Hey guys, welcome back to The Right Drive. I'm Jordan, a layman in our local car scene, and today we're going to be looking at the 2024 Kia Sorento Hybrid SX Tech Pack.
The exterior design is not very different from its predecessors, especially when you look at it from the side. But the most obvious difference, of course, is the new headlight design, which is updated to be in line with Kia's new design language, as witnessed on the EV9 and the Carnival Hybrid. It seems that Kia is slowly updating their entire catalogue to adopt this new design language, and I'm all for it. It looks really good. This is the SX Tech Pack version, so it comes with 4 headlamps. The standard SX variant comes with only 3 headlamps. The logo is also now on top of the bonnet instead of on the grille like before, which I think is a welcome change as it looks cleaner. You get 17-inch alloy rims, and the taillights has a slightly tech feel to it, reminding you that this is a hybrid variant with all that electric vibes. The Sorento Hybrid sports a Smartstream 2 1.6 turbo hybrid engine, giving you 212 horsepower and 366 Nm of torque, effectively placing this car in the Cat B COE category, along with a claimed fuel consumption of 5.1 litres per 100 kilometers.
Now, a question for you. If you were opening this boot for the first time, where would you look to find the button? Somewhere here, I believe? I would as well, but on the Sorento, the button is actually right here, which I find is a little low because I gotta bend down like this every time I want to open the boot. I'm not very sure why the design is like this, because down here, there's actually quite a bit of space to put a button or two. Now, the tailgate is electric, and you can adjust the opening height to your preference via the menu on the touchscreen. Now, as you can see, this 179 litres of boot space is a big no-no. But obviously, you're meant to knock the third row seats down, which is actually pretty easy. You can just pull this, and now you have 708 litres of boot space. Let me know in the comments below how many luggages you think can fit inside here. The rear cabin is really spacious. You get a lot of leg room, a lot of headroom, and because there's no center tunnel, you get even more leg room. One thing that I really like is that you can adjust the inclination of your backrest with this handle at the side. I said it before and I'll say it again. I think every car should have this feature. You get 2 aircon vents where you can adjust where it's blowing, but you do not get to control the strength or how cold the aircon is at the back. These are synchronized with the controls in the front. You also get 2 USB-C ports, one here and one here. You also get 2 cup holders, one on each side of the door for good measure.
I gotta say, I absolutely love the design of the front cabin. It looks really sleek and modern with a smooth and premium feel thanks to the leather steering wheel and seats. For the seats, you also get a 4-way driver's seat lumbar support, which really helps aging young people like me. The Sorento Hybrid has a wheel dial as its shift gear, which they call shift-by-wire.
It's a practical and economic design because it not only saves you space, but it also saves you the cost of a full-fledged gear stick. It looks pretty stylish, but I think it might be a little too smooth, which requires a little more finger strength to grip and turn it. I think adding some rubber lining on the side would really help a lot.
You get 2 USB-C charging ports and a wireless charging bay inside this compartment. For the climate controls, you get a white touchscreen panel with all the settings readily available here. You can also tap this button to toggle your radio and volume controls.
I still think physical buttons would work better because touchscreen buttons require extremely good aim, especially while you're driving. But I appreciate that at least all the settings are right here, which is really convenient. You can also adjust the awesome cooling seat function with this handy control right here.
You get a 12.3-inch touchscreen infotainment system with an excellent UI that's very easy to understand and navigate. Here you can access all your safety features, adjust certain parameters for your vehicular functions, or you can look at some cool info. There are also customizable buttons on the steering wheel, which you can set on the infotainment screen. The interior comes with ambient lighting, which is more obvious at night.
With the Tech Pack variant, you get a 12-speaker Bose sound system, and it sounds really good. It's clear and it has a lot of depth. However, in my opinion, I think the sound is a little unnatural. The highs are a little too sharp, the mids are a little too much, and the bass is monstrous, which I think is a good thing for a lot of people. But overall, I personally prefer a more natural sound. And despite what I just said, I think the sound is actually pretty good on its own. But I have my own personal preferred EQ setting to get it to sound just a bit more natural. Next, you get a panoramic sunroof which also opens, but it only opens up to the middle. And lastly, you do get wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. From the get-go, the car is very fast. Be it moving off or cruising, not once did I feel any lack of power or speed. You can still feel the gears changing while accelerating, but it doesn't feel sluggish. There are 3 drive modes: Eco, Sport and Smart, which you can cycle through with this dial right here. To be honest, there's not a whole lot of difference between Eco and Sport, but you will feel it when you're trying to overtake other cars. Sport mode definitely feels faster and smoother, while Eco mode would struggle a little while overtaking in fast traffic. And then we have Smart mode, which I'm told is a smart combination of Eco and Sport. Honestly, I have no idea how the algorithm works, but I do feel that in Smart mode, it's a little faster when I need it to be. It might just be in my mind, but who knows. Regardless, throughout the 2 days I had with this car, I never once felt the need to use any mode other than Eco mode, except when I'm overtaking. For that, I use Sport mode.
You also get regenerative braking, which is only available in Eco and Smart mode. Using the pedal shifters, you can choose 3 levels of regen braking, from level 1 to 3. On Sport mode, this regen icon disappears, and instead, the pedal shifters function as gear shifters. You get the standard suite of safety features such as forward collision avoidance assist, lane keep assist, smart cruise control, and many others, all of which can be accessed via this infotainment touchscreen. You can turn them on or off, and for some, you can choose for them to activate early or late. You also get 360 cam and blind spot cameras, which will appear on your digital cluster every time you signal left or right. Interestingly, you also get a 3D view. You get a head-up display, and it not only shows you your speed, it also displays song changes if you're connected to a supported music streaming app, all with high-quality album art.
Overall, the drive is really smooth and comfortable. The acceleration is great, the suspension is great, and the sound insulation is great. Honestly, there were times where I even felt like I was driving an EV, because it's just that smooth and fast. Coupled with the great sound quality you get from the Bose speaker system, I'm very satisfied with the drive.
At the time of this video, the Kia Sorento Hybrid SX Tech Pack costs about 254 to 258k.
It's not the cheapest SUV, and naturally so, due to its higher power output. But with such a price, here's what you get. A stylish exterior with an updated design, a sleek and premium interior with a convenient interface, an excellent 12-speaker Bose sound system, a fast, smooth and comfortable drive, and many features. I think it's a great option for young families, and if you are shopping for a spacious hybrid SUV within this price range, I highly recommend you consider the Kia Sorento Hybrid SX Tech Pack. And that's it for my review of the Kia Sorento Hybrid SX Tech Pack. Do let me know what you think about the car in the comments below, and also let me know if there's anything more you would like to see in the next video. And lastly, do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. I'll see you again on the next one.